I'm Ari David, and I'm your favorite shepherd on the Citadel. Welcome to Massively Ineffective, Twitch stream where I am playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition like everyone else on the planet because we're millennials. We like remembering our past, and Mass Effect's cool. This is not my first playthrough of the franchise. This is my first playthrough of the remastered edition. I played earlier today, and I've been kicking ass with going through all the little side quest planets. So let's just hop back into it. I am playing a Paragon Vanguard, Soul Survivor Colonist, and I'm like almost halfway to the new level cap of 30 instead of 60. They like rebalanced it. Okay. People let me know if I'm too quiet. I'm trying not to be too loud. That's my shepherd. We got a bunch of gear. So before I continue forward, I feel like I should... nope, that's not the place. Oh, like a junkie cat. Like a fucking junkie. And you just reminded me, I'm starting every stream off, and I didn't start it off right away, but this counts. Happy Pride, everybody who celebrates Pride. For those who have never tuned into a stream of mine before, frequently Cappy Fuller's first comment is, "There you go, be gay, do crime." Rock on.
Commander, good to see you.
Ooh, personal questions.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember the Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs.
L-Corps.
In a bit of a panic.
Big, slow-talking guys.
Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000.
I mean, you are not wrong, You're not wrong, Cat.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
By the way, I was just talking over it, but they implied, well, they didn't imply, they straight up said that Krogans have 4 testicles. Important factoids. $10,000 a testicle, $40,000 for the whole set. But Cat's right. Garrus, Liara, and Talia are... yeah, they're my dream team. Agreed. I wish you could take 3 companions out with you, but you can only take 2.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh.
Weird.
That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage.
It's funny.
But
It's
only
funny regardless.
good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back.
That's right.
He changed ships.
That's right,
and changed
JC.
his name to
Welcome.
Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Oh yeah, give it to me, baby.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
Yeah, you know what time it is, kid.
But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Noms. Be Garrus, do cry. Noms for the kitten. That comes straight from Embry. Alright. So, Garrus has to hunt down a weird organ-growing mad scientist guy, and we're totally gonna help him and take him with us when that happens. And I think that gave us a new... Yeah. Head to the coordinates in the Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Very good. Know where we've been yet. Oh, let's talk to...
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters.
See, fucking racist.
What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially.
We get along
But Dad
hating
on duty
aliens.
So much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Let's listen to everybody.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school.
Cat, that's
you go
fantastic.
where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's
I'm
why
very
I'm so tight
strict.
with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
There's like a timer on this and a limit to how many treats he can get per stream, because we were told by our vet that he's not overweight, but we're not allowed to feed him anymore. So he has limits. But he appreciates the treats when y'all give it to him.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
That's right. My family got murdered by slavers.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
Asked me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that.
Yeah, stop being a
Things were
racist.
tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah.
No
of course,
means
If
no.
he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was
You're
the
allowed
last
to, like-
time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left.
There's a balancing
Didn't have a
act,
scratch
people.
on her. Good
Have
thing
tact.
Mom and Dad had us all learn some
No
kind of
definitely
self-defense.
means no.
I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido.
I lost like 5 people.
Abby decided to learn the sword. She
Talking
always
about
was
this
a little
shit.
weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did. They do great things to her figure, though.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years.
Correct,
like
Kat.
a day's cruise. It's not like it was going to Earth or something.
You speak the true
My last
truth.
day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone's as close to their family as you are.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny, I never really thought about that before. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
My disinterest in Ashley is profound.
Shepard?
Good man, Garrus. What do you got?
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through.
Agreed, Cat.
Some of the tribes started coming around.
Like I said, if you are not on Rex's side, you're a fucking monster.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes.
Yeah.
A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So long, Rex. So long. Nice cheery conversation about your dead dad there.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Nope.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the
I'm
decisions
basically
of
a
the
Quarian
Congress for the good
princess.
of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better.
Don't worry, Tali, you will. You're a
If
hero.
I don't, it's like I failed. And that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Tali's great.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Because
Like
here
what?
this is awkward.
Tell me about your
Our
people.
lives aren't deep. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many.
Yeah, we did this.
Like what?
I was just double checking. Kat, to your earlier comment, I don't have as much of a problem with the Quarians. They're very insular. They've got their own issues. Nobody's perfect. We're humans. But the character of Tali is fun. She's nice. She's a good kid. She's a good kid. Alright. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. I want that one. Give me that one. No, whatever. I'll just give everybody the next. Oh, hold on. I'll give it to Tali in the order that I used them. It's the best you get, buddy. Okay. Great. Alright, so that's assault rifles, shotguns. Let's check Rex and Tali. Good. Tali. You are likewise good. Ashley. Karis. Unfortunately, Kaiden's probably going to get used the least in this playthrough, so he's going to get all the worst shit. Sad. I love Kaiden. I'm just not using him. Okay, pistol. As long as I got the best. Alright, pistol patrol. Tali. Looks Looks like you're getting that 187. Liara. Well. Alright, sniper rifle. Again, I get the best even though I don't use everything because that be how Mass Effect work. Because I'm gonna use everything. Next goes Garrus. Then goes Ashley. I guess Polly. Why not? Liara. Kai. Love that. Alright, I think that's all the guns for everybody. Next. I have no that. Got that thing. Let's make sure she's got something good on. Sorry, Rex. I feel like Liara's got to get the best one. As cool as you are, Rex, her entire class is built off of that. That's not bad. Let's see how Kaiden is doing. No. Let's see how Kaiden is doing. It's roughly the same. We'll mess with that. Alright. Medium armor, human. Not as good. Neither one is good. Nope. Okay. Garrus. Wow, it's actually better. Oh, well, it's 5v1. There you go. That'll do it. And then I don't think Tali... Yeah. She doesn't... You don't get to mess with hers. Cool. Time to sell the excess, but actually... Why did you do that? Okay. All my squishy people need the super regen stuff. Good. Okay, that's fine. Give you a shit ton of shields. Leave that. Rex. I like the 10% damage protection on you. That just fits. Alright. Let's sell... Sorry, Cat. I am a micromanager.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Hope you like menus. Definitely not blowing my money on that. Well, then you're watching the right stream, my friend. Oh. Thankfully I've played this game before, so it's not that tough for me to kind of move my way through it. As I remember things, I get comfortable again. I'm like, oh yeah. We'll leave this shit for now. Okay. medium armor Turian. How does that compare to what he has now? I just want to make sure my boys Rex and Garrus are taken care of. It's better, and Rex is not that much better, but better. Let's look at it one more time.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Definitely not. Well, mine's better. Overall, mine's better. But that does seem 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They're for your boys. Get one and get the other, and now you don't gotta worry about shit. They got great stuff now. Cool. Let's go I had to take care of Rex and Garrus. Oh yeah, you can do that more in the next game. But this one you're kinda... Fuck you, Pat. Fuck off. Everyone, this is my friend Patrick Brennan. I played Halo with him. He generally sucks. We were roommates for a long time. I hate his guts, but we're still friends. He just comes on here to troll me. You distracted me, you son of a bitch. Okay, I was taking care of Garrus. I was taking care of Garrus. That's just unimaginative, Pat. Ladies, what'd you name a dog?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
No, you're very unimaginative. See, cat. No, it doesn't. You're lame. We're on my stream. Cat has... Desdemona is way cooler for a femshep than lady. Doesn't that sound reductive? You're just reducing her to her gender. God, way to be a misogynist, Pat. I'm perfectly nice on my stream until one of my friends shows up. Especially if it's Patrick. Or Sam. I'm mean to Sam too. But Pat deserves it. I say this, and this is the guy who literally runs me. There are tons of real women named Lady. Doesn't mean their parents didn't make grave mistakes, Patrick. Because who cares about the dude? Yeah, who cares about the dude? Men are stupid. Now let's go talk to Kaiden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Other elves who flare up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I am going to bow out of the femshep, maleshep conversation because I don't care. You can all talk about it in the chat. but I literally don't give a shit. There are options. You play the one you want.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on.
Jennifer Hale, she's done like everything.
Kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would
She's in everything.
asking the Turians.
She's a very talented
Just
voice
fought a war
actor.
with them.
Yeah. Jennifer, you can look. Jennifer Hale is like Nolan North or Troy Baker. She just shows up in everything.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic.
He's like arching his eyebrow.
From there,
It's something weird about the facial animation. That's for sure.
Did he ever face charges for that?
he got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes.
It's like he's got
I mean,
pink
if you
eye or
like the
something.
bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Oh my god, Pat. Jennifer Hale is Savathun.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
The speaker, Bill Nye. They killed the speaker. What if the speaker's Savathun? We're talking Destiny. Pat is a clan leader guy, and he's taken me through many a raid. So while I'm super mean to him, I also owe him every single bit of raid gear I have. And there, I said it on stream. Pat's ego is well stroked.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I love you, Dr. Chockless. You're the best. But let's talk to Space Bay. Space Bay! Hey there, girl.
I get the feeling
Or
you want to
monogendered
ask me
alien.
something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
But we don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully.
What a surprise.
You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
Humans are bullies.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again.
She's great.
I wanted to know more about you.
They are Q's button fantastic.
There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or...
Fuck Ashley.
Was I wrong about that, too?
Oh, I'm attracted to you, baby.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Liara's the best. Blue space
I knew
babe.
it, and I knew you felt it, too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
She's probably, like, only read a couple of romance novels, and, like, that's it. I'll protect you, stupid. I don't care. She's cool.
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Hold on, I gotta allow Kat a thing to say. Because you're right. It's actually proper etiquette. It's considered almost like incest or something if to a sorry breed. Nah, you're cool.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
See, that's the gentleman.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
See, he flirted. A little danger doesn't scare you. He didn't say I want to protect you. I don't like that line. That's some white knight trademark shit. She doesn't need protection. She's a fucking crazy powerful biotic who's already a century old. She doesn't need your protection. She just needs to adjust. I'm glad they gave me that option. I wish they didn't do all that white knighting.
Goodbye, Shepard. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
There we go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Exactly, Kat. That's also why I like Jack. I'm not gonna lie. For spoilery reasons, Liara isn't a romantic option in ME2, and I do have a little fun with Jack because Jack's great. But Liara's my bae. Alright, so I think I spoke to everybody. I think let's finish up all these side quests. Let's do this. That was good. We're all armed. Oh, let's talk to Joker. Let's see how Seth Green's doing. Running out of breath. I love you, Seth Green.
Commander, something you need?
Nope, you're just gonna get angry. You've got
Alright,
nothing to
see ya.
say. You have nothing to add. Okay. If you talk to Joker too long, he's gonna start yelling at you.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, I'm going through the planets in no crazy particular order. And just started down and worked my way up. I haven't done the Exodus Cluster, which is a DLC. I haven't done Novaria. And this is the Earth, this is us, that's going home. I haven't done that, but I've done these four. I did Argus Rho, I did Gemini Sigma, I did Hades Gamma, and Artemis Tau was where we picked up Liara. So I think the Voyager Cluster is next, and then we're gonna knock out these three. You can actually get a shocking amount of this game done very quick. The Drell's fucking rad. It's a tragic star-crossed lover romance. It's very good. Let's go to Yangtze. He was a great character. Look, I'll be real basic. I like tattoos and cool punk ladies, and that's Jack. I mean, Jack's only in like one part of ME3, so doesn't matter. Petagiri has a thin atmosphere of neon. Give me stuff. We got thorium. More Thor. What we got here? Alrumpter. A rocky terrestrial planet. An atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton. Prothean data disks were recovered. You detected a weak signal coming from the far side of the planet Alrumpter. Joker brought the Normandy around, and your salvage team picked up a small escape pod and trapped in orbit. There's a long dead Turian inside, along with a few personal items and a Prothean data disk. I had no soldier left behind. I got lucky. I made the right choices. I had no one die on my suicide run. That's for real. I didn't save Scummit. I was like, wait, what? It was crazy. More Krypton and Xenon. But we got beryllium here. Binthu. Yeah, that sounded like a planet I'd land on. Binthu has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide with a permanent haze of toxic chlorine and clouds of sulfur dioxide that periodically drop torrents of acidic rain on the surface. Its crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of calcium. Like most of the worlds in the Voyager cluster, Binthu has only been charted within the last 20 years by Alliance surveyors. It has no known native ecology. Data about the world is surprisingly brief and generic, painting a picture of an unpleasant and uninteresting place. That's fair, cat. Ren Shadow is a hot Jupiter. Alright. That looks like everything. Let's go check out this place. Bintu. You know, I feel like running Liara right now. We'll see if I'm tough enough. We'll take Tali, and we'll take Liara. And I'll be our muscle. Let's see if we can do it. I've been taking Rex as like my backup, but I think I'm tough enough now. No, I gotta level up Liara like crazy though. Yeah. want to do that. But I can also unlock lift. No, we should. It's actually probably really good to do that. Okay. Right, that was one thing that I mean, I really didn't like, nobody liked the surveying in Mass Effect 2. I thought that wasn't nearly as fun as this, even with the colossal, crazy fuck that is research facility, research. Oh, I know where we are. This is good. Let's go check out some debris. But first, these rocks. Give me your metals. Alright, pistol patrol. Why am I picking my sniper? We should all be on pistols. With the pistol patrol. I got palladium. That makes you special. Okay. I think this is a research facility that I think it is. This might be one of the bits that helps set up Mass Effect 2. They do actually lay the seeds for Mass Effect 2 in ME1. You just don't, it's really subtle and you don't realize why they're introducing this group. It kind of feels like random. Cerberus, these like rogue agents, what the fuck's up with Cerberus? Remember, never forget Cerberus. Very important.
Redeploying.
Wait for your moment. Achieve victory.
Ready.
Of course you are. Hold on. I just want to make sure I have gameplay. All good. I just want to make sure that Liara's not afraid to use her powers. I'm not that anal retentive. I'm totally cool with the AI just going, oh, well, I'll do this. Alright, so let's go up to this facility first. Sorry, B. Ruh-roh, Raggy. It has external defenses. It's Frogger. Like, you just press A and don't get hit by the red thingies. Greetings, autistic. Oh, I love that Dib's got pride. I'm all about it. All right, ladies, let's do this. my highly capable team of archaeologists and Quarian salvager. They're playing the scary music too. This is their like spooky music.
Go, go, go!
Cerberus, see? I knew it. Wrong button again. Get warped. Well, there. I love it. I've got like a fucking magnum.
You must die.
Do that. No, I haven't done the Rachni. I've only done the only main quest I did was get Liara, so I haven't done Ferris or Novaria yet, and the Rachni thing's Novaria.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
No shit. Alright, well, yep. We've clearly hit the point in the game where I can just take who I want. You've eliminated the threat of this facility.
Clear.
You always let them go. It's the smart thing to do. And it does come back in handy. I don't want to talk too much about the games because I don't want to remember them too clearly. Sorry, I don't want to be a poop, but I'm kind of playing these because I don't remember them that well. Like, I have a general feeling. And I kind of remember stuff. Did I check everything out? I just don't want to overtalk about. There was no way back there. I couldn't go anywhere back there. There was no door. There was no door. Yeah, it's blocked on this one. Okay. See, the problem with ME1 is they reuse this. They commit the Dragon Age 2 sin, and they reuse maps a lot. And then they just like block off a door, put different boxes in. They weren't. They were totally reasonable, the Rachni. The only thing, it's just racism. Are you afraid of insects or not? Are you afraid enough? Like, oh no, the bugs. Like, that's it. That's all it is. It's either you learn to live with things that don't look human, or you don't. Do you want Thresher Mods, Liara? Because that's how you get Thresher Mods. Now I wish there was an H. John Benjamin edit of Mass Effect where Archer was male Shepard. can't do H. John Benjamin. I don't even have his voice. Y'all can hear it. That's good. Blow up. That's one. That's two. What's up, Cerberus? You're scary, but there's no way you're going to be important to future entries in the franchise.
Kill them all.
Get fucked.
Countermeasure deployed.
I love it. Oof. Oh, look at these. You got husks. Basically, yeah. You're gonna have to go shoot a bunch of these dudes. I keep hitting the wrong thing. I want it to be left trigger, and it never is. Oh, Thorian Creeper. Got it. There is no sign of Kahoku among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs in the area.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Think we're good, Commander?
Oh my god, that would be really good. I'll save everyone, don't you know? Francis McDormand as Femshep. Okay, this is the door. Nothing to do. Damn. Damn electronics. I'm just being belligerent, as always.
On your order, Shepard.
I mean, I'm willing to listen to suggestions. I'm not that much of a dick. Oh, I'm positive Jennifer Hale could do it. So I guess our boy Admiral Kahoku went missing. And I guess Cerberus laid the trap for the Thresher Maw. I don't like Cerberus. I really don't like Cerberus. Oh, damn it. It's a good thing I'll never have to deal with them outside of this mission. Being an asshole. But what's new? Welcome to The Amazing Ari. I'm a jerk. I'm not. I'm kinda. Am I? I don't know. Who cares? I'm a human. You're funny, cat. Admiral Kohoko is giving you coordinates to a research facility, a service group you need to investigate. The planet been through. The planet been through. Give me them rocks. I want them rocks. Kamikaze! Uranium. I should probably stop yelling kamikaze. I'm sorry to anybody who's Japanese and is sensitive to that. My favorite class is the one I'm playing right now, the Vanguard. The class I feel is most underrated. Probably, the all electronics one, because everyone wants to mess with biotics, but nobody wants to go like just pure technology. But if you notice, I take Tali with me all the time because she's so fucking useful. So, ooh, I like that noise. That noise too. Oh hey, let's go check out that anomaly first. But yes, my favorite class is definitely the one I'm playing right now. I picked it on purpose. I love Vanguard. Oh. Underrated companion? I don't know. I feel like lots of people love Garrus. I love Garrus. There's a lot of Garrus love. That is true, Cat. But I mean, that is also kind of his thing. Basically, it depends on how much you like sniping. Now, is this the last thing I gotta go do on this map? Is Wayne Brady? Nope. Yep. Alright, so let's level everybody up. What do I get? I get 4 points because I'm cool. I have no interest in upping. I can get advanced unity, which is cool. That also seems really useful. But I also kind of want to get up. I want to max out pistols. I kind of use that more than anything. So much good stuff. Oh, assault training. What does this do? Just weapon damage. I could almost get to advanced. Well, I want to be a tank. That is true. I want to be as tough as I possibly can be. If I'm gonna be the tank, then I need to get close to barrier. That's just, yeah. Okay. It decided for me. Well, let's work towards advanced stasis. We'll do that. And then I guess we'll start you off on shotguns. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Yes. Alright. Liara. Nah, you're good. Oh, I got a very nice new shotgun. Oh, Cerberus.
You lead. I'll follow.
Why did I do that? Yeah, sure. Alright, now I'm out of grenades. Whatever. Alright, it's the wrong button. The game. Whoa. Excuse me.
I will destroy you!
Oof. Well, I did not handle that correctly. I think I want my shotgun out faster. And that's why you play Vanguard. Oh, look, it's a real Rachni.
That's not to make Shepard. We owe Kahoku that much.
Oh my god, he'd been kidnapped. He complained, he spoke out. He was like, where are my men? And then they're like, we're gonna just kill you. You got in the way of Cerberus. You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Oh, goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku. Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Fuck Cerberus.
Ready.
In the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. Alright, cool. We got a final showdown with Cerberus coming up. got everything in here. I got everything on this planet. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. Everything's done. Well, that was sobering. I'm gonna delete some of these soon. Alright, we did Binfu. Alright, we did this one. Did Yangtze. Colombia, so that gets added. I remember that happening. Well, let's go into Amazon first. So this is the Cerberus, like, star.
Incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster? That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright, we start out, we work our way in, as always. And I'm gonna sum this shit up. This is a gas planet. I got nitrogen. Turian insignia recovered. While scanning the planet Cybin, you discovered a large mine grid in the geosynchronous orbit. With help from Navigator Presley, your recon team recovered a small, unmanned probe marked with the Kadim Outpost insignia. That planet used to be interesting, but then it stopped being interesting. That was what its paragraph said. Sondima is the second of the Amazon system's arid super-terrestrial worlds. It's considerably less dense than its neighbor Dernuka and has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. That sounds awful. I got a small deposit of polonium out of the whole thing, though. This is where I land. No? Okay. Dernuka is an enormous terrestrial world, nearly twice the size of Earth. Its environment is similar to that of Mars. Alright, that's cool. Agabinium Here we go. Agabinium is a small terrestrial world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Though the planet has sufficient mass to maintain a much thicker atmosphere, much of it has been blasted away. The red giant Amazon is a long-period variable star, currently at the nadir of a 16-year cycle. At peak, its energy output doubles, lashing Agabinium with intense heat and radiation. The thin crust is mainly composed of aluminum with deposits of tin. Much of the surface is coated with fine silicate dust, which easily penetrates the smallest cracks of foul machinery. So that's where we're gonna go. Before I do that, I've really been ignoring the codex. But first, my journal. So, espionage probe. Find the probe. Great. Anything here? Nope. Oh my god. Here we go. The Alliance military is of great concern to the galaxy. At first contact with Turians, they were completely inexperienced. Turian disdain changed to respect after the relief of Shang-Chi, where the humans surprised them with novel technologies and tactics. The human devotion to understanding and adapting to modern space warfare stunned the staid council races. For hundreds of years, they lived behind secure walls of long-proven technologies and tactics. The council regards the Alliance as a sleeping giant. Less than 3% of humans volunteer to serve in their military, a lower proportion than any other species. While competent, Alliance soldiers are neither as professional as the Turians nor as skilled as the Asari. Their strengths lie in fire support, flexibility, and speed. They make up for lack of numbers with sophisticated technical support, VI drones, artillery, electronic warfare, and emphasis on mobility and individual initiative. Their doctrine is not based on absorbing and dishing out heavy shocks like the Turians and Krogans. Rather, they bypass enemy strong points and launch deep into their rear. That's what she said. Sorry, that's what they said. That's whoever said. Cutting supply lines and destroying headquarters and support units. I'm so sorry. Leaving enemies to wither on the vine. On defense, the human military is a rapid reaction force that lives by Sun Tzu's maxim, he who tries to defend everything defends nothing. Garrisons are intended for scouting rather than combat, avoiding engagements to observe and report on invaders using drones. The token garrisons of human colonies make it easy for alien powers to secure them, for which the Alliance media criticizes the military. However, the powerful fleets stationed as phase gate nexuses such as Arcturus are just a few hours or days from any colony within their sphere of responsibility. In the event of an attack, they respond with overwhelming force. Aliens, non-council races. We did that. Krogan culture. Cool. The harsh Krogan homeworld conditioned the Krogan physiology for toughness just as it did the body. Krogans have always had a tendency to be selfish, unsympathetic, and blunt. They respect strength and self-reliance and are neither surprised nor offended by treachery. The weak and selfless do not live long. In their culture, looking out for number one is simply a matter of course. After their defeat in the rebellions, the very concept of a Krogan leadership was discredited. Where a warlord could once command enough power to bring entire solar systems to heel and become an overlord, these days it was rare for a single leader to have more than 1,000 warriors swear allegiance to him. Most Krogan trust and serve no one but themselves. This solitary attitude stems in part from a deep sense of fatalism and futility, a profound social effect of the genophage that caused Krogan numbers to dwindle to a relative handful. Not only are they angry that the entire galaxy seems out to get them, the Krogan are also generally pessimistic about their race's chance of survival. The surviving Krogan see no point to building for the future. There will be no future. The Krogan live with an attitude of kill, pillage, and selfish, for tomorrow we die. Quarian laws and defense. Although the Conclave establishes civil law as much as any planet-based democracy, enforcement and trials are more unique. After the flight from the Geth, there were few constables to police the millions of civilians around the fleet, so the Navy parceled out Marine squads to maintain order and enforce the law. Today, Quarian Marines have evolved training and tactics akin to civilian police, but remain adept at combat in the confined spaces of a starship and fully under the command of the military. Once taken into custody, the accused is brought before the ship's captain for judgment. While the ship's council may make recommendations, tradition holds that the captain has absolute authority in matters of discipline. Most are lenient, assigning additional or more odious maintenance tasks aboard the ship. Persistent recidivists are accidentally left on the next habitable world. This practice of abandoning criminals on other people's planets is a point of friction between the Quarians and the systems they pass through. Captains rarely have another choice. With space and resources at a premium, support of a non-productive prison population is not an option. In the early years, many Quarian freighters were armed and used as regular privateers. Civilian ships still show a strong preference for armament, making them unpopular targets for pirates. Though they have rebuilt their military, there are still mere hundreds of warships to protect tens of thousands of ships. The Quarian Navy follows strict routines of patrol and takes no chances. If the intent of an approaching ship cannot be ascertained, they shoot to kill. Council races. Asari religion. The pantheistic mainstream Asari religion is Siari, which translate roughly as all is one. The faithful agree on certain core truths. The universe is a consciousness, every life within it is an aspect of the greater whole, and death is a merging of one's spiritual energy back into the greater universal consciousness. Not a bad religion. Siarists don't specifically believe in reincarnation. They believe that spiritual energy is returned to the universe. Universal consciousness upon death will eventually be used to fill new mortal vessels. Siari became popular after the Asari left their homeworld and discovered the ability to meld with nearly any form of life. This ability is seen as proof that all life is fundamentally similar. Siari priestesses see their role as promoting unity between disparate shards of the universe's awareness. Before the rise of Siari pantheism, Asari religions were as diverse as their political opinions. The strongest survivor of those days is the monotheistic religion worshipping the goddess Athame. Like the Asari, the goddess cycles through the triple aspects of maiden, matron, and matriarch. Oh, it's kind of like Christian. It's the Holy Trinity. Turian biology. The Turian homeworld, Palaven, has a metal-poor core generating a weak magnetic field and allowing more solar radiation into the atmosphere. To deal with this, most forms of life on Palaven evolved some form of metallic exoskeleton to protect themselves. The reflective plate-like skin makes Turians less susceptible to long-term low-level radiation exposure, but they do not possess any sort of natural armor. A Turian's thick skin does not stop projectiles and directed energy bolts. Although life on Palaven is carbon-based and oxygen-breathing, it is built on dextroamino acids. This places the Turians in a distinct minority on the galactic stage. The Quarians are the only other known sapient dextroprotein race. The food of humans, Asaris, and Salarians who evolved in levo-amino acid-based biospheres will at best pass through Turian systems without providing any nutrition. At worst, it will trigger an allergic reaction that can be fatal if not immediately treated. Rough. Despite all evidence confirming the existence of the Protheans, little is known about their culture and society. From time to time, dig sites will yield new clues, but after 50,000 years of decay, little of value is unearthed. Recent research has focused on the discovery of Prothean data disks. On their own, they are frail and rarely found in one piece. Occasionally, however, an intact data disk will be discovered with a console or reading device. To date, over 3 dozen disks have been recovered, and a few of those have been restored to the point where researchers can begin analyzing them. Though it may be some time before scientists discover a way to transfer the data off the disks, they are currently considered the most tangible leads for learning more about Prothean culture. I think that's it, everyone. Did I do it? I did it! What do you mean, Codex? What's left? Quarian religion. We did the migrant fleet. Alright. The ancient Quarians practiced ancestor worship. Even after abandoning faith for secularism, Quarians continued to revere the wisdom of elders. As time passed and technology advanced, they inevitably turned their knowledge to preserving the personalities and memories of the elderly as computer virtual intelligences. Creepy. Hi, Robo-Grandma. These recordings became a repository of knowledge and wisdom stored in a central databank and available through any extranet connection. They hold no illusions that this was a form of immortality. Like all virtual intelligences, their electronic preserved ancestors were not truly sapient. This was considered a surmountable problem. Sapience could surely be reduced to simple mathematics. The Quarians began exhaustive research into creating artificial intelligence so they could learn to escape the bounds of mortality and give their ancestral records true awareness. Unfortunately, the life the Quarians created did not accept the same truths they did. The Geth destroyed the ancestor databanks when they took over. In the centuries since they evacuated their homeworld, most Quarians have returned to religion in various forms. Many believe that the rise of the Geth and the destruction of their ancestors were chastisement for arrogantly forsaking the old ways and venerating self-made idols. Others have a more philosophical outlook, believing that their race was indeed arrogant, but no supernatural agency lay behind the Geth revolt. Rather, the Quarians' actions wrought their own doom. Either way, every Quarian would agree that their own hubris cost them their homeworld. Sad. Very sad. Save 100. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Now we're ready to go. We did all the stuff. Let's get to Agabidium. I was having fun with Garrus. I mean, with, I love Garrus, but Liara and Tali are my squad right now. My space ladies. They're badass. Alliance homing beacon. Don't mind if I do. This is a Thresher Maw fight, for sure. There has to be a Thresher Maw here. Are you telling me there isn't? Look at this giant empty plane. Madness. Alright. Pistol patrol.
The signal is coming from a mine?
A trap. It has to be.
I concur. This did not crash. Someone moved it here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
All right, Shepard.
We gotta stop this nuke. Anything cool? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing cool. Okay. The only problem with Bert busting out all the side missions all at once is you definitely notice the maps being reused. I don't know what's worse, the scary music or just the footsteps in the dripping water. Okay, nothing here really to speak of.
Someone did that on purpose.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
It doesn't have to be like this, Halliot.
Empty words from a dead man. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Come on, Ari's foolproof method. Don't fail me now! Oh, it's failing me. Whoa. Woo! No bomb. No bomb.
You lead, I'll follow.
Technically, that was Tali who did it. I don't have any electronic skills. Alright. Halliot's a dick. And fuck him. The fuck? Oh, yeah. These guys. Okay. Ow. Don't you know how to die? Alright, first off. There we go. Who's left? Is that Tali? No, not Tali. Elliot went through a lot of trouble. A pity it ended like this, for him at least. Now that you're above ground, your suit has re-established radio contact with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. Well, I mean, there's the Mako. Alright, well, the one time I actually use sniper rifles in this game. We're not done exploring this planet, though. No, we are not. Oh yeah, vroom vroom indeed, Juan. Vroom vroom indeed. There they are.
Heading to position.
Come on, I literally have an archaeologist with me. Turian insignia recovered. This body is a long way from anything and appears to have been dead here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the Siglar outpost insignia. I think that's it here. Let's go back to the Normandy. I'm pretty sure I got everything in that other place. I think I was a dick bag. Check my journal out. Espionage probe. Finish that. Finish that shit. Alright, let's go to the last. Let's face Cerberus. They killed Admiral Kohaku, the bastards. Starting outside with Gromar. Some weird stuff happened. Scans of the planet Gromar revealed a derelict space station in late stages of orbital decay. A small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a League of One medallion. That's a strange planet where strange things are happening. This asteroid belt doesn't seem to have the thing I want in it, which is something. This planet might have a Prothean ship crash in its core. And we found a deposit of samarium. That's where we land? Yep. Okay. Nepheron is a barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Nepheron in the astronomical database are sparse because it's for Cerberus. Fuck Cerberus. Fuck them in their Cerberus face. This is a very, very, very hot planet with boiling stuff on it. Let's go to Nepheron. I'm liking the pistol patrol. Oh, I gotta fight a Thresher Maw here for sure. I say that every time, but I know it's gonna happen. I can feel it in my Thresher Maw bones. Alright. I gotta take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting. I'm back. So we're gonna fuck up Cerberus. I mean, what? Let's go check out an anomaly first. We'll go down that diagonal line. Of course, before we do that, we gotta go get some rocks. Excuse me. I'm finding it very funny how much faster I'm burning through this game compared to any other time I've played it. Achim. Hachimachi. It stinks.
Securing point.
In the future, everything shall be determined by Circle Frogger. We got more thorium. Woo! Woo! Here we go. The suspension on this thing is unbelievable. I'll never complain about the Destiny Sparrow again. Cut to me playing Destiny a week later. Fucking Sparrow. Anomaly? Anomaly! Where are you, my anomaly? You know what they say, a boy's best friend is his anomaly. Withered Solarian, I think I saw. Mummified Solarian. Circle Frogger, even works with mummies. ID tag recovered. This Cerberus soldier, oh shit, had an identification tag for Captain Varsinth, one of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. It's unclear how he came into possession of this relic. Oh shit. Never mind. Excuse me. So look at that, and then we got some debris. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Who's left? You're dead. Fuck you, Cerberus. It's a good thing I'll never have to see Cerberus ever again after this mission. Right, everyone who's played this before? Alright. Let's mess up some Cerberus. A Cipher Tool 5. Hold on, equipment. Proton rounds. Ooh. That wasn't what I was looking for at all. I was looking for the tool. Shield bonus, tech cooldown bonus 19. I like the tech cooldown bonus. Light armor Quarian. Light armor Quarian. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Thank you, Tali. Holy baloney. She needed that. We're gonna save now. No, hold on. I gotta delete a bunch of these. I was being weird before. I'm gonna delete every other one. There. That's better. Yes, my OCD is so weird. That I do have to compulsively save like that. That's why quick save is my friend. Alright.
Enemy contact. I will destroy you. I'm on it.
Fuck you. Oh! Playing that a little cocky. Playing that just a little cocky. And I think if I'm gonna play it like that, I really do owe it to myself to use my shoddy. And that's a wrap. Yeah. Just kill a bunch of fucking Cerberus dickbags. They deserve it. Cerberus sucks. Hey, y'all, remember that time I did that bomb real fast? I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Ooh, I leveled. And by association, so did all the other characters. But really, Shepard leveled, which is all that matters. See, you just gotta berserker attack it. There, that's better. That's a less problematic thing to say. I don't know what I got, but I got it. Shepard, how we doing here, buddy? Having issues? Uh-oh. I'm broken. Let's load. Hope that yep, that reset it. Whatever was busted, that was weird. Cool. But I think I got everything. I leveled up though. I got 4 points. Ooh, sweet. Crimbus. One of them is going to be Master Barrier, for sure. And then I feel like it's probably worth it to pump some points into Vanguard at this point. At this point of the game. Yeah. Let's get you advanced stasis. Make your throw a bit better. Why do I do this? Okay. Yeah, I mean, yes, fine. Oh my god. Alright, nothing to worry about. Just lots of gear to sell. Check the aid station in a second. Let's finish the quest. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Okay. But like, what do I do now? Dogs. Destroy main server. Oh, I did it. That was it. You're just an exclamation point to be an exclamation point because you're a point of interest. Okay. Fine. Again, I don't think there's anything cool in this room. It's just like designed to have boxes for cover. This was a specifically designed jungle gym for shooting people in. Alright, I think let's see what's left on the planet to do. I think we've got some debris. Some fascinating debris. Yeah, you're just gonna always show up as an exclamation point no matter what I do. Cool. So, some rogue wing of the Alliance military off doing crazy science shit. Admiral Kohaku got wise to them. His men got killed. He got killed. And all we have to show for it are some encrypted files. And that's the last we hear from them in the entire franchise. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Alright, I think that was it.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities. Who are you and who do you represent? Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Oh boy.
You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us. You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them? Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you. Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead? We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession. These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you. Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated. What are you going to do with this information? Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer. My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker. That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
I don't give a fuck. Why would I? Yeah, I'm gonna go give it to you. Who the fuck are you? I'm a Spectre. Get out of my face. Alright, checking this asteroid belt. I'm pretty sure I did already. I think we're done here with the Voyager cluster. So we've done all of that. We're not gonna do Pharaohs, but we are gonna do the Armstrong Nebula next.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skillian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
What a quinky-dink. We're heading to the Armstrong cluster.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Nice. Ooh, wow, we're gonna be busy here. There's Gagarin Station. We'll start up and work our way down. Yes, let's go to time machine. I may be wrapping up soon. I think this is gonna be my last system. I'm calling it. I'm calling this my last system. Cool, boring. Chlorine and ethane. Turing insignia recovered. While scanning the planet Pregel, you discovered several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images for the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Biotica colony insignia. Magi. Land? Land. Magi orbits the Vamshi binary giants. Vamshi A is a blue star of the spectral class. What? Okay, I'm not reading all this. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Magi for forms of cruel sport. Dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even when board vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they are rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. What a pleasure. Following Liara, let's go. I've been enjoying having Liara hanging out. If I didn't also need to decrypt shit, I would just use Liara and somebody else, but she can hack, but it's like split in half. There's like 2 different things you can do. So what's this? Geth incursions. Yep, okay. Map. Geth outpost. Anomaly. Let's go to this fucking Geth outpost. That's why we're here. Let's shoot some Geth. Yeah, rocks. Stop shooting at me, I gotta go get rocks. I'm more interested in finding rocks than shooting you. Fine, I will take out all of you first. Just want my rocks, man. Wow, I think that was the Geth Outpost. I think that was the whole kit and caboodle there. Yeah, just do it backwards. Whatever. What does life matter? I want my rock. There, that looks like my rock. No. Where's my rock? I believe I was promised some rocks. Nope. Okay. We're going somewhere else. Everybody's fine. Let me up. I want rocks. Vroom Vroom wants rocks. Rocks. I love it. I love it. Give me magnesium. I want this magnesium. A large deposit of magnesium. Because I don't do small deposits of magnesium. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting tired. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, and I apologize. Profusely, profoundly. Oh my god, go. Go do the thing. Ow! The binary sun is cool. That's cool to look at. Well, that's cool, Sin. Hello. I mean, I'm wrapping up soon, but I'm glad to hear from you. And getting a walk-in's good. Helps clear one's head. I like walking. I live near a park. And I hike. Yeah. The city boy goes out into the woods. I can even camp. These are true truths. Give me that debris. I want the debris. It's not letting me recover. Alright, we're gonna try that reload thing. Oh, that sounds like fun. Reload. When in doubt, reload. Have you tried restarting it? Turi insignia recovered. The strange looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Edessan colony insignia. We got some more debris. But first, that thing. What? This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your Hartsu computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. They did say that this was like predator hunting planet. Now that also means there has to be a Thresher Maw here. People bring things from off-world. But I'm almost done with this planet, so I don't get it. Where's my Thresher Maw? I am one with the Force is one with me. Yeah, that looks like the planet. Looks like we did it. We did it, everybody. High five. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here, but I did just so I remember. So I did Maji, I did this place. Let's at least travel to a new sector so I don't go, oh, do I have to do something here? So let's go to the next one. Hong. And I'll just know that I have to do everything here. Cool. Well, thanks everybody. I played twice today, which was a lot. Because I like Mass Effect. I'll probably be on at some point tomorrow. It might be Destiny. I haven't forgotten about Control, but Mass Effect's got me bad. I will absolutely get back to Control and XCOM. Cyberpunk is still on hiatus. I will let you know when I have information on that. I'm going to end my stream the way I like to start my stream in the month of June. Happy Pride, everybody, in the LGBTQIA community. I love you folks. I'm going to take it easy. I need a bowl of cereal, everybody. I'm going to be honest. This stoner needs a bowl of cereal. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.